All right, introduce you to a new group that's on the come up, and I'm looking forward to talking with them. They go by Boys. What's up, ladies?
Hey, what's up?
How are you doing? First of all,
Amazing. We're so good. How about you?
I'm doing all right. Thank you for jumping on the IG live tonight. My name is Big Reid. I host a night show here in the Bay Area on 99.7.
So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Thank
you
you
guys
so much
too.
for having us.
Of course, I came across you guys' TikTok almost, I won't say exactly a year ago, but I think probably late into the summer or something like that. And I was just following, paying attention. Then you finally put out a song. Girlfriends is
Yes.
super fire, y'all.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
We're so excited to be here. This is actually our first live interview
Ever. Yeah.
Wow, I saw that on Twitter earlier. I was like, yo, I need to make sure I'm on top of my game. I don't want to with them. I want to make sure they have a great experience. So I read up on a little bit of you guys' story, how you all moved into a house together. If I'm not wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but Queenie, you're from the Bay Area, right?
Yeah, I'm from San Leandro.
That's what's up. And like one of my friends, she was like, yeah, I think she went to San Leandro High. Blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. And as soon as I heard that, I was like, yo, we got to make sure that we show them so much love and support.
I 99.7 was like the station I listened to.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's super dope. And I love the fact that you guys are all about positivity. I introduced your music to my daughter, and I think that's really incredible what you
Oh, that's so. Thank you so much.
And I've been looking forward to another group of girls getting together and starting to put music and do this. What got you guys all into music? If you want to answer individually, that's cool, or as a collective, up to you.
We can do it individually. Yeah, I can start. Yeah. Okay, so I have a family full of like singers and dancers and stuff like that. So it was kind of like expected of me right out the womb. There was like, she better sing or she out the door. But
yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm so kidding. No, but yeah, my mom, she would sing. She was a professional singer in the Philippines, and that's where I was born. And then I moved to the Bay when I was like 5 years old, and I would sing with her every Friday at a gig. And so like live bands, I grew up on live bands and very old music. And I feel like it's just been my whole life really. It hasn't been anything else. Like that's been the job I've wanted, the career I've wanted ever since I started singing.
Yeah.
So,
That's awesome.
yeah.
For me, it's just always been my outlet, and I love doing it, with these other four girls. Like, it just makes it so much better than doing it by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, me.
My dad was always a really big influence on me. He's been in like a couple bands, and he's like still very much into music. He influenced my music taste a lot. So my dad is like a big inspiration for me.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and for me, I remember putting on American Idol talent shows all the time for my family. I would make them sit down and listen to me, but I never really took it seriously until maybe like 2017, something like that.
Yeah.
And then, I just got that message, that DM, and now I'm taking it more seriously, and I realize this is what I love to do. So.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, I was just extremely, extremely shy. I couldn't do a thing. And I was like, Mom, I want to do this, okay? It's either music or nothing. And so I said, let's do music. I've always been in musicals, always been in like little bands here and there, but I was just so shy and I couldn't do it. So I was like, I need your help. So she packed up her stuff, moved to LA. We had this whole full-fledged plan.
Yeah.
And now we're here and it's crazy. We're Boys World.
Yes.
Awesome. That's awesome. Now, when it comes for like family support, how important is that to you, and how has your families adjusted to this whole thing? Because you guys moved away from home for like the first time. Like this is a big step. That's kind of scary, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
we're so young, and just leaving that,
Most of us under 18 moving out for the first time.
it's so weird though, because once we like started communicating back and forth about it being a girl group, we had no hesitations. We were like, let's do it.
Yeah.
We all were like, I don't think any of us really well, for me personally, I didn't even consider like, wow, a girl group is like something I could do, but I never realized that until this conversation with the team. And ever since I found that out, I was like, yeah, I'm down. Like I love that.
Some of us were most of us were minors too, and all of our families were so supportive of it.
I met her when she was 15.
Yeah, I was
so
15,
young. She's 17 now,
luckily,
though.
my mom is the house mom, so she lives here with us.
Yeah.
So it's good for me, but I know for like everyone else, I can't imagine. My parents just not here. My God, just
Like I'm so close with my mom. And leaving was so hard, but also like this is my dream. This is everything I've ever wanted, and she was so supportive of that. I think we all have that.
Yeah.
We're lucky with that.
Really, really, really supportive and amazing.
That's incredible. So I heard one of you mention the DM that you got. Like, how did this happen? Like, how did Boys World come together?
Yeah.
How did they get you guys in one room together?
It was
a lot. So we rewind. We're almost like 2 years.
almost 2 years.
Yeah.
We got a DM, okay, by like the team, and
It was all at different times.
all at different times. It wasn't like a big, massive. We wanted to go the route of like girls at home singing like real girls, relatable, and so basically we weren't big on Instagram. Like we didn't have a bunch of followers, but we got a DM and it was like, "Do you wanna be in a girl group?" We always had like a choice. It wasn't anything that was forced. It wasn't like there was a bunch of solos trying to work it out. Like we always just really loved the idea, and we got to meet each other and see if the chemistry worked, and then like it did, and like we're here.
Yeah, thank God.
And it's working.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's awesome. When you look at other groups that have come together, and I feel like there's been a resurgence of groups in like the last 4 to 5 years with In Real Life, pretty much, with Why Don't We, of course, with Fifth Harmony and Little Mix. They've been around for a little bit longer, but like how like what have you seen like that they've gone through, what they dealt with, and how you want to like you know, go through this path yourselves? Like what's some of the things you saw that was good, and what's some of the things that you want to try to possibly avoid?
I think like communication with each other.
Yeah,
that's
the
just something
friendships they
we've
all have.
always been like super. You know, that's like most important to us. Is
We're
always
adamant. Like we have to have communication in this house, or else it's not going to work. And that's like a sacrifice because not a lot of people are used to being around girls all the time and knowing how to have girl like friends, because the girls can be so mean. And so it's like coming into this, you really have no clue what these other girls are going to be like. So you're sacrificing like your time and energy into really getting to know each other. And like it all takes like a really big commitment to want to be here and want to have the same dedication as everyone else.
And it's amazing that like all 5 of us are just committed to having good relationships with each other and like happiness or like
I think about all the time. I'm like, if I wasn't in a group and I didn't meet you girls, what would I be doing? Because they're literally like sisters at this point, best friends, and 100%. And the other groups, you know, like some groups didn't have that, which is I think really important in order to make this work.
Yeah, so youthful. Youthful, also being just true. Like we want to be so raw and just show every single part of ourselves. Like of course have those intimate moments, but also just not always trying to be perfect. Not always trying to play something low. You know what I mean? Like,
which is so important. And for our fans, we want to be as just candid as possible with them, and just reachable and ourselves really relatable. We walk around with pimple cream, we post it, like, and then we can just look good. So we do both.
Yeah.
The Wi-Fi was, I understood everything you guys are saying, but the Wi-Fi in your end got a little bit weird for a second.
I knew it.
We knew. This Wi-Fi is a scam because they done told us this is the best Wi-Fi you could get. Scam. Nah.
our petition to get new Wi-Fi.
Our fans literally roast us all the time. Anytime we go live, they're like, "This Boys World Wi-Fi." Oh my God.
Not.
Where we live though too. It's like mountains and
It's all good. It's starting to work out right now and everything. While we were talking about other groups, I think Jonah jumped into the chat. He talked to me not too long ago about how dope y'all video is and everything like that. So he was showing y'all a lot of love.
If Jonah's on here, thank you.
He's been so supportive of us.
Yeah.
It's been like crazy.
It's so nice.
It was so unexpected.
Yeah.
Especially since
their fans too are so nice to us.
So sweet.
Yeah.
Wow, look at this.
Yeah.
It's really nice. Yeah.
So I know this pandemic probably slowed a lot of things down for you guys. I feel like music was going to come a lot sooner. You guys are probably going to be on the road. We're probably going to meet you in person. What's something that you're looking forward to as soon as this whole entire pandemic thing is over?
Tour?
Fans.
Meeting?
Any of the fans.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Because
We've gotten
Are-
so close to them.
Yeah.
Really?
We've gotten
Uh-huh.
so close to all the fans and
Yeah.
connecting through all social media.
Yeah.
So I think that's our biggest thing
And
right
we've
now.
grown like such a huge Brazilian fan base, which is like
Mhm.
crazy. And
Yeah.
we just
Really,
wanna
that's
do that.
awesome.
Yeah.
We know that
Are
by
you
name.
guys ready for that kind of pressure though? Because it gets a little serious. Like I've seen a couple of groups come through and like fans go nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready for that
I
pressure?
think
I feel like
we have each other. There's
Yeah.
like 5 of us.
We keep each other grounded.
Yeah.
For sure.
we have
And
been
if-
through a lot.
If something crazy happens, the other person will have a camera ready to get the footage or whatever, and like the other person will be laughing. It's just like we don't take things that seriously.
And like you
Yeah.
never really know what's gonna happen. Like we don't know like how big it will be. We don't know
Yeah.
what's gonna happen. But I think we always just have always wanted it so bad.
Yeah.
And we're like, we can do it.
We're
You
so
know?
I'd love to live that life over anything.
Right? But you guys are super talented. Your dancing is super dope. Your voice is incredible. The
Thank you
single
so much.
Girlfriends is super dope. And I'm looking forward to watching you guys continue to grow and supporting you
much.
along the way. So just know that you always have a home here at 99.7. You know what I mean? This is how we get down, and we got you guys back throughout this whole process. All right?
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
so much. I hope we
much.
can meet one day.
Yeah.
Oh, we will. At some point, we will. As soon as all this craziness is over, we'll definitely connect.
Thank you for
I know 4 out of 5 of you had a chance to vote. How important was that to you?
Oh, insane.
extremely.
We couldn't even
Absolutely.
begin to say how important it was.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Here we are now, though, and we're a
Mhm.
part of the change that we did for 2020. So it feels good to know that we were able to have the
An
opportunity.
impact, you know.
And I was happy to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
she was happy to watch.
2024, you're all good. We need you in 2024. So,
She went with us.
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for spending some of your Tuesday night with me. I hope your Wi-Fi gets better. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna be doing a lot of IG lives and interviews and Zoom calls and different things like that. It's gonna get a little rough as you guys continue to grow as a group. But one thing I do want to say before we wrap this up is always demand your respect. Okay? Like don't let nobody make you guys do anything you don't feel comfortable doing. Anything like that, always demand your respect because that is super, super important. All right.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
We really
I
appreciate
love those
it.
Wise words.
That was a great piece of advice, and thank you for that.
We needed that.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's all good. I got 2 little girls, so I gotta look out for
I
my
knew
little
you were
girls.
a father. I was like, he's a dad. He's so
Yep, dad life, you know. But
Yeah.
y'all be safe.
Thank
Wear
you
your
so
mask.
much.
Not too many crazy parties in LA. You feel me?
I'm sorry. We have parties ourselves. Just
For the
about
5 of us.
Super lame,
We
but
do.
it's fun.
Yeah.
We just have friends here.
Party at 7 p.m. Come downstairs.
Come downstairs.
There's LED lights.
Come outside your room.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
Yeah.
I'll talk to y'all soon, all right?
Yes.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Peace out.